We're going to begin lying down on the back with the knees bent and the hands on the tummy. Pop a cushion under your head if you like here. Now let the eyes close. Let's take a moment to do nothing at all, just to settle. And tune into how you feel. That loud noise, I don't know if you heard it, that's just somebody sliding a chair across my kitchen. So notice the sounds, the movements in the world around you. Feel a deepening of your breath. And let this bring you into your body. So can you let go of anything you might be holding in the belly? And start to move with the breath. So the belly rises as we breathe in, fills the space beneath the hands, pushes the hands up and apart. And settles down as we breathe out. Feel the hands fall and draw in towards each other. And you could simply stay with your awareness here in the abdomen, or bring the hands a little higher and feel the deeper breath rising in the belly as before, but opening then into the ribs. Give yourself a couple of rounds of breath to tune into this first and second phase of the 3-phase breath. See if you can begin to empty it out from the belly and then the ribs. So you keep the rib cage open as you breathe out from the belly first. And then feel the ribs soften in. In your own time, you might start to feel the full 3-phase breath using a hand to the chest. Tuning into the full capacity of your lungs. Can you empty as you breathe out from the belly and then the ribs and then the chest? We're going to keep the very same breath going as we bring the right knee into the body and extend the left leg away. And as you breathe out, draw the right knee in a little bit deeper. So the same 3-phase breath, and we're going to rock the knee away from the body. And then breathing out, ease it in. Take the right arm out to the side as you breathe in and draw the leg across to the left as you breathe out, twisting here. Now go into the breath again, right down into the belly, ribs and chest. And as you breathe out, empty across the upper body, roll the head to the right. Let the next inhale draw you back to the center. And as you exhale, draw the knee in, even lifting the head, if you like, knee to the nose. As we breathe in, we're going to change legs so that as we breathe out, we have the left leg in and we can draw it in a little further. Take a breath here now, just like this, rocking the knee away on the inhale and drawing it into the body as you exhale. Now, as you breathe in, open the left arm to the side and then draw the leg across to the right. So go into the sensations and the breath here. A long exhale eases you deeper to the twist. Inhale to the center and draw the knee in once more. Good. Now we're going to bring both knees in. A hand on each knee, breathing. As we breathe out, draw the knees into the body here. Take another breath, rock the knees away. And as you breathe out and draw them in deeper, if it feels okay for your neck, lift your head, curl into a little ball. Then release the head down, lift the feet up and wide, reach up for your ankles or soles of your feet, and gently now see how happy baby feels. So if that's a little too strong, keep those feet a bit lower or hold a bit lower on the legs and have a little play instead. Then reach it on out, legs long down the mat, arms overhead, big stretch to fingers and toes. Breathe out. Let's lift the hands, lift the head, roll up. So if this is challenging, we keep our hands towards the thighs. Up we come. Breathe in, reach up to the sky. Let's do this a couple of times. So as we breathe out, round the back, roll on down. And when we get here, open the arms wide, palms facing upwards till they're overhead. Exhale, lifting the hands, lifting the head, roll up. Breathe into the sky, hands high. Breathe out, roll down. Big breath in to open the arms wide around you. Breathe out, roll up. So really want to get those tummy muscles working on that roll up. So breathe in. We're going to do this 2 more times. Go at your own pace. Last time when you come up, let's stay up. Take your time to get there. Breathe into the sky and then a simple forward bend. So hold your toes. If that means you got to bend your knees, bend your knees. Breathe in, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Now breathe out and bring your body over the legs, bow the head. So don't overdo the bend in the knees, have the legs as straight as you can. And take another breath, a lengthening through the front body. And then breathing out, bow forwards, releasing any of that effort in the neck and shoulders. Stay where you are and take one more breath. Now rising up, inhale. And over to our hands and knees. Set the hands firm on the earth. Let the next inhale carry you into cow pose. Now as you exhale, move into cat. And feel now from one to the other with your breath. Anchoring down through the hands, feel each finger firm on the earth. A couple more times with this now, your pace, your breath. Good, make sure that you're really connecting into the neck on that cat pose. So there's that real letting go on the exhale. You really let the head drop on down and in. And it's a connection right through the spine. So there's this arc in the spine that follows into the neck. And take one more breath in, opening up into cow. And from that place there, tuck the toes, lift the knees, pull the hips up and back for downward dog. So you have that lift in the lower belly. The knees can be bent, but really get that sense of grounding through your hands, rooting firmly. Lift a little more through the lower belly, go high. And then one or both heels can extend towards the earth. Breathing here. Let's walk our way on up towards the top of the mat, little steps. Breathing in when you arrive, slide the hands over the feet to the shins, look ahead. Slide the hands down the backs of the legs as you bend your knees and fold in gently, uttanasana. Now let go and breathe in, start to uncurl. So I love this journey upwards. Pause anywhere along the path, breathe out. Good, now keep going with your breath, exploring different areas along the way. When eventually you arrive at the top, roll the shoulders back, let the arms float wide on an inhale up to the sky. Gather it in, exhale, drawing it down to the third eye, to the heart center. Breathe in, turning the palms to face up, swim the arms forwards and around, wide and back, palms facing back as you interlace your fingers, soften the knees. Now breathing in, rise through the heart, arms drawing back. You can stay up if you like, or bend the knees. Bow forwards, half wheel. Drop the head. Take a breath here. And bend the knees, let the hands go, chair pose. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, come up and draw the hands together. Back to the heart. Tadasana. We'll bring our feet together now. Bend the knees and come to chair pose. Inhale, lifting the arms as you sit deep. Now gather the hands together, fold in and down over the legs, hands to the earth, uttanasana, bow the head. Inhale, fingertips to the earth or hands to your shins, look ahead. Exhale, step back into plank. So let's take a moment now. Inhale, come down onto your knees, hands and knees, curl the toes under, and as you exhale, tabletop. Navel into the spine, feel that strong core, lovely strong spine. Take a breath. Breathe out, lift your knees a fraction. Take one leg back into plank, other leg back into plank. Take a breath. Breathe out from here, just drop your knees. Feel your strong core, breathe in. Breathe out, now bend your elbows a fraction, just an inch or two. Now breathe in and push back up again. Let's do that again. Breathing out, little bend, maybe a little deeper, push back up. So if you can't push back up, don't bend so much. One more. Exhale, keeping really strong through the middle. Push back up. Really good. Going to let it come all the way down this time. But don't collapse now. Keep that strong core. Good. Stretch the legs back, the arms back. Breathe in, float, locust. Breathe out, hands to the earth. Stay here or rising cobra. Inhale. Now lift on the knees again. Plank on the knees. Take a breath. Feel your strong core. Now lift even more and head back to downward dog. Breathe. Nice. Let's bring our feet together. Breathe in and let the right leg rise. As we breathe out, we bring the knee to the nose, curling into plank. So we're going to do that again. Breathing in. Let the leg rise. Breathing out, coil in, knee to your nose, and see if you can lift that right heel towards the back of your leg. One more time. Inhale, the leg floats up through the beginning, the middle, and the end of the breath. And as we exhale, gather it in through the beginning, the middle, and the end of the exhale. Float it up last time. Inhale, beginning, middle, End of the inhale, we're stepping through now. Exhale, the beginning, the middle, and the end. We arrive into our lunge. Drop the back knee. Breathe in, lengthen through the heart. Now breathe out and draw the hips back, rolling onto the heel of the front foot, bow forwards. Move forwards. Inhale, beginning, middle, the end of the inhale, we arrive. Exhale, rolling back, beginning, middle, end of the exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, beginning, middle, ending in half splits. Inhale forwards, last time. And as you exhale, lift the back knee. Now, beginning, we coil in, bowing the head, middle and end of the inhale. Exhale, 4 directions of lunge. Feel it again, beginning, middle, end. Exhale, beginning, middle, end of the exhale. Once more, inhale, beginning, middle, end. Exhale, beginning, middle, end. Now we land the back foot on the earth and rise in warrior one. Inhale, beginning, middle, end of the inhale. As we exhale, lean in, let the arms come by your side. So you create this long line from the foot to the head. Let that rise again. Inhale. Exhale, beginning, middle, end. One more. Inhale, rising, beginning, middle, end of the inhale. Last time, exhale. Stay here. Interlace your fingers behind. Breathe in. Breathe out and bow in humble warrior, letting the hands rise up off the back. Now let it go right back up to warrior one, beginning, middle, end of the inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth, beginning, middle, end. Inhale to plank, beginning, middle, end. Now lower on the knees or straight legs, beginning, middle, end. Rise in your back bend, beginning, middle, end. Travel back, beginning, middle, ending in downward dog. Really good. Feet together, left leg, rising, beginning, middle, end of the inhale. We're coiling the knee to the nose, beginning, middle, end. 2 more. Inhale, leg rising. Exhale, coiling. Knee to the nose, lifting the heel into the back of the leg. Last time like this. Inhale. Exhale. Let it rise once more, beginning, middle, end. Now we're stepping through on the exhale, beginning, middle, end. Back knee comes down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull the hips back. Roll on the heel. Bow. Inhale, shifting forwards. Exhale, shifting back. All the way to the end of the breath. One more. Inhale, forwards, beginning, middle. Feel the end. Exhale, pull back, beginning, middle, right to the end. All the way forwards. Inhale, beginning, middle, And as we exhale, lift the back knee. Now we're coiling. Inhale, gathering. Exhale, expanding. 4 directions of lunge, forwards, back, down and up. Gather it in, beginning, middle, end of the inhale. Exhale, beginning, middle, end. One more, gathering, inhale. Exhale, beginning, middle, end. Pop the back foot on the floor and rise. Inhale, warrior one, beginning, middle, end. And as we exhale, lean in, arms by your sides. Feel the line from the head to the foot. Inhale, rising, beginning, middle, end. Exhale, lean in, beginning, middle, end. Again, inhale, moving in that flow with your breath. Exhale, stay. Inhale, interlace the fingers. And as you exhale, bow, humble warrior. Release it back to the sky. Inhale, beginning, middle, ending in warrior one. Now we exhale, pull the hands down to the earth. Step to plank. Inhale, beginning, middle, setting it up. Exhale, finish the exhale into plank. Oh, sorry, that's your inhale. Exhale, lower, beginning, middle, and end. Big inhale to your back bend, beginning, middle, end. Exhale, journey back to downward dog. So settle into the breath here now. Take one more full round of breath. End of your breath. Before you breathe in, make your way to the top of your mat, feet together. Now feel the inhale lifting you halfway, and even here there's a beginning, a middle, an end, and as we exhale, bow down. Bend the knees, chair pose. Inhale, beginning, middle, end of chair pose. And as we exhale, rise to tadasana. Open the arms wide. And let them come around to meet at the heart. Gather in, close the eyes. Feel the breath. Bend the knees once more, chair pose. Inhale, sitting deep, hands float forwards and up to that peak. Gather it in, exhale, beginning, middle, and end in our forward bend. Inhale, floating halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. We'll take our feet a bit wider. And as we exhale, head towards the squat your way. Okay, now your way. You know your options here. We can ease it side to side. Like yesterday, we could sit right down on the earth with the feet a little apart. Hands in prayer, taking all the pressure off the knees and ankles, if that's better for you. Really good. Another breath. And then we're all going to sit. Make your way to that earth. The legs out ahead of you. Take a breath in. Lift the arms to the sky. And as we breathe out, bow forwards. How's this forward bend now? Breathe in. Feel the wave of the breath lift you about halfway. Breathe out. Follow the wave of the exhale into the forward bend. Stay for a couple more breaths. Feel that wave of movement through your body, big or small. Make sure you let go of what you're holding on to in the neck. Drop the shoulders, last breath. Let the next inhale bring you up gradually to sitting, and as we exhale, let's start to roll on down. Opening the arms wide as we did in the beginning, overhead. And then gather the knees into the body. Now here, we'll cross the right leg over the left or thread the needle. Slip the hands in and around the back of your left leg. Maybe your right elbow against your right leg to help open that hip. Keep the right foot flexed. Now feel the breath, rocking the left leg a little away on the inhale. Gather it in deeper as you exhale. Maybe a cushion under your head here, or even a block. It can be a good idea if there is tension in the shoulders. I mean, that's coming from the hip, not opening enough to draw the legs right in. So we work with what's happening. Don't let the shoulders be pulled forwards and the neck like that. Put something in under the head. Hands over the shin if that's working for you. Gathering that leg in deep to the body. Might even cradle the leg in your arms and extend the left leg. Just got to listen to this stuff. So we'll take another breath where you are. And then change it over. I'm always kind of reluctant to suggest that people cradle the leg in the arms, because then that becomes sort of the ambition and brings more tension than it releases. And the two hips are always very different as well. So what works on one side may not be for the other. So as we settle here, listen to your hip and just know you have these options to go deeper. If it's calling you, hands over your shin, for example. Keep the left foot flexed, protecting the left knee. Gathering the leg into the arms is an option. That's your left leg. Sitting the foot into the crook of your elbow. And relax your face. Notice if your mouth has become tense. One more breath. And then release it out. Legs up to the sky. You can take the arms up as well, just circling hands and feet. Now, happy baby. Release the feet to the earth, and as you do, reach the arms up and overhead. So see if you can get this feeling of this sort of counterweight, the feet moving down, the hands moving overhead. And as everything reaches the earth, drop, knees wide, elbows wide. 3-phase breath. Now lift the knees, feet hip width apart. Drop the knees in against each other and bring the hands now to rest on the body. Now, Gather what you need for Shavasana. So roll to your side if you need to come up. If you're happy where you are, you have everything you need. Just go ahead and spread yourself out on the earth. Sent on a little video yesterday of Savasana. Don't know if you had a chance to do it, maybe today. 20-minute Savasana. Now, mini Shavasana to allow the effects of our practice to settle. So important to take this time to allow yourself to fully rest. Like everything else, it takes practice. Feel the ground beneath you. Make any adjustments to your position that you need to feel symmetry. It's really important between both sides for your nervous system. It really matters that everything is set up the same on both sides. You don't have anything touching off one hand or one foot. Move stuff out of your way. Take up the space. And then that spreading out, you almost feel the sense of floating. Spread out on the earth, be held by the earth. Let the breath come and go on its own. And feel yourself settle. This poem is one of my favorites. Breathe in, breathe out by Danna, Faulds. I often remind myself of lines from this poem different times. Breathe in spaciousness and acceptance of what is. Breathe out resistance. Breathe in possibility and optimism. Breathe out fear and doubt. Breathe in ease. Breathe out the need to change the way this moment is unfolding. Breathe in the certainty that what we really are is so much bigger than pain and suffering. Breathe out limitation and conditioning. Breathe in divinity and openness. Breathe out a prayer of thanks that even in the midst of difficulty, there is awareness. If you have your own positive affirmation, repeat it to yourself now, or perhaps a line from the poem. Now become aware once more of the world around you, the sounds that you can hear. Become aware of your body. Feeling into the fingers and toes. Feel the breath. Take a deeper breath in. As you breathe it out, empty the back into the earth. Roll the kneecaps towards the ceiling. Hold the pelvis steady. As you exhale, bend one leg, bring the foot to the bolster or the floor, and then the other leg. And then roll to your side. And pause on your side. And come up gently as you're ready. Find your seat and let your hands face up a little away from the body. Close the eyes once more. Come into this moment as it is. And as you breathe out, let your hands come together at your heart. Bow your head for a moment. And bring to mind something you feel grateful for in this moment. Let's take a big breath in. Open the arms wide, stretch up overhead. Exhale, draw it down to the third eye, that wisdom center, your heart center, and the earth. Namaste.